Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Oh man, I had tons of Coors last night, but that was fun. I watched the John Carpenter Hall of Fame ceremony at Hollywood Boulevard. That was pretty fun. And then I did that long review on my Imperial Walker. But this morning I'm bringing you a different topic, sort of drama. Jeff B. And this is a message for the people that listen to Jeff B. and hang out in his room who think that he's a really nice guy. He's not. And let me explain why. You know, the only thing I ever did to Jeff B was accuse him of being a fake ass werewolf on Heather Wade radio show. That's it. And he attacked me when I was doing a show with my friend Gwen. He said that I should step down. You know, he used to listen. You know how he's always on panels and he's always like giving his opinion on everything, even with Dory. He's always trying to control people's shows. All right, and that's what he did to me. I was doing a show with Gwen, and he would come up and say, "Gwen, you need to dump this guy. He's not good for you. Gwen, Miller is not. You know, he doesn't treat you right. Blah blah blah." So he was always getting in my ass. You know, and I don't even know why. Now this guy says, all right, Jeff B. This guy says that women go message him because they need his advice. Are you freaking kidding me? Do any of you women do that? Because if you are doing that, it's not looking good on you. And this is for the people that follow Jeff B. and are always on his chat, on his group. Okay, why would you? I just don't understand. Why would you message him for advice? Why? I just never understood that. Anyway, so all I ever did to this clown was call him out on his lies with Heather Wade. You know, he went over there on Heather Wade saying he got bit by a wolf when he was a kid. All right, if you guys don't know the story, that's why I'm kind of bringing it up again. And he's like, "Oh, I got bit by a wolf." And, you know, he pretended to be a werewolf, and everybody knows it. The callers were calling in saying, "Hey, so did you do this?" So one time I made a joke. I said, "Well, if you're a werewolf, you know, I want to shoot you with a silver bullet." Oh man, and this guy cried for 5 to 6 years about, you know, he he made it out like I was gonna kill him or something, like in real life, you know. He's the one that said he was a werewolf, and he's gonna deny it. You know, he denies everything. But think about it. That's all I ever did to this loser. Okay, call him a fake werewolf, and said I was gonna shoot him with a silver bullet, and that's because I like the movie Silver Bullet, and I like the whole lore about werewolves, and and actually you're doing them a favor if they are werewolves. You know they're suffering, so you actually, if you shoot a werewolf with a silver bullet, that's a nice thing. That's not even like a murder. That's a good thing. Okay, watch your werewolf movies. Okay, so I actually was, you know, if he was really a werewolf and I was going to shoot him with a silver bullet, that was actually you know, something nice that I was going to do for the guy. Okay, but anyway, he took it. He ran with it. He went over to Pandy. He got in between me and Pandy. He got in between me and Kim. He got in between me and Spoofer and all the women that I ever known here. He was always talking to them behind the scenes. You guys know how he is. He talks to all these people behind the scenes. He thinks he's a therapist. You know, he's always trying to, you know, tell women how to, you know, and I don't know why you women message this guy. Why? What does he do for you? I just don't get it. But the thing I don't understand is why you girls think that he's a nice guy. Listen to what he has said about me. That's all I ever. Okay, I'm just trying to make this make sense. Okay, I accused him of being a fake ass werewolf, and I said I was gonna hit him with a silver bullet, and that was like 8 years ago. Okay, like 2000. What was it? 2000, maybe 2018, something like that. Okay, a while back. But lately, he has called me a wet brain. Okay, a wet brain. He says that I have venereal diseases. Okay, he's always talking about me on his shows. Uh, he calls me. It's just nonstop. Okay, uh, he's just not a very nice person. And imagine, imagine if I said that that Jeff B cheated on his wife. How would that go with me? How would that? How would you people react? You see, I've never done anything like that to. I never mentioned anything. I have never attacked Jeff. I never got that personal with Jeff. But for some reason, with me, he's saying that I got I sleep with prostitutes, that I take pictures of women and men at the resort. Okay, uh, that I have like wet brain, that I'm a idiot, that I'm stupid. What else? I mean, it, he pretty much has said everything about me. Okay, um, I can't even come up with anything else. But oh, that that I want to be with Gwen. That I love Gwen. He said this the other night, 2 days ago, a day ago, that I'm in love with Gwen and I want to be with Gwen. And, this guy just talks a lot of shit that makes no sense. Okay, uh, that I do. Oh, he has said that I love men. He has said he has said all these things that are actually, you know, I mean, none of it is true. But you women follow this guy and think he's a nice person. How is that being a nice person? How? I have never called him fat. All right. I have never said that he cheated on his wife. I had never said he slept with prostitutes. Okay. I have never said that he's retarded, and he has called me retarded many times. Uh, I never go. I never go personal with him. I said he was a werewolf. That's not being personal. That's another. That's just his other side. That because the guy thinks he's a wolf. Okay. He says I'm not a Jedi, and he thinks he's a fucking wolf. Are you kidding me? Oh man, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, this guy goes. This guy, he's just not a very nice person. And when I came back last year and I wasn't hanging in his room, he called me an instigator. He started throwing punches at me, joking around, calling me things, names and stuff. So I said, "Fuck this! I'm not gonna be here no more. I'm out." So I left. I didn't even go back to his room anymore. And and all of this, all of the things that I'm saying are true. This guy cannot be trusted. Okay, why in the goddamn world would any women in this community would message him for help? I don't understand it. Okay, he's not a psychologist. He pretends. He preaches all day, all night. He's preaching and preaching and preaching. And it's just so goddamn boring. And I said I was sorry. I told him I was sorry many times for calling, for saying I was going to shoot him with a silver bullet, which of course was a joke. Okay. But this guy has called me a stalker. He continues to lie about Heather Wade, that I tried to get into her house, that I jiggled her door. You know, I mean, it's not even, you can't even compare the two. You can't even compare the two. This guy has come at me full force, all right, lied about me constantly for years, 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 years. You know, he was friends with Angie, who's a troll. All right, he's friends with Azzy, who's a Nazi, and he can deny it all he wants. On Belgab, he would hang out with Richard, and they would talk about Nazis. He can deny it. I don't give a shit. But I'm not talking. When you go back to Belgab and you watch some of the things that he wrote, and even on his website, the guy, it's a Nazi. That's it, from South Africa. And, he's going to say he's a nice guy. Oh, everybody pretends to be a nice guy over here until they get called out on their bullshit. And I'm not going to post screenshots. I don't have the time for that. Just know that I'm telling you the truth. So, to the women over there who are under his spell, are in his cult, because it is a cult. You girls over there are in a cult. All right, he's brainwashing you. He's telling everyone that I'm a bad guy. All right, remember projection. He's the bad guy, not me. All right, and he can talk all smooth and all nice, and you guys will buy the bullshit and the bull crap. Go ahead, but just think about what all the things that he has accused me of that are not true. Lately, that I want to be with Gwen, and that I have diseases, and that I sleep with prostitutes, and that I take pictures of kids. All these nonsensical garbage. All right. And why? Again, I joked around about a werewolf. It was a werewolf joke 6, 7 years ago. And he won't stop. He won't stop talking about me. I already told him to keep my name out of his goddamn mouth. And he won't do it. See you guys later. May the force be with you. Bye.